Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more of Planescape Torment. Okay. Right, so... Oh, I should have just pressed M. Yeah, because it pops up with the Alley of Lingering Sighs.
I'm gone.
I will. So where the hell can I go? I can go down here. Okay, no, I can actually. I mostly just want to explore the place, because I don't know if there's going to be any sort of like cutscene or whatever. So, not too sure. This massive iron gate is rusted shut. There's no way it'll open. Okay. I suppose I'm screwed there then. Ooh, a house. Yeah, might as well just trespass. Why not? The small...
I'm gone.
The small dwelling. Oh, shit. A dead Dabbus. Now that is strange. So I thought the Dabbus were protected by the lady. I'm certain she provided protection for all of them. Either way, you see the dead body of a Dabbus. The stench of its decay is overpowering, and, from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has long since set in. Huh. Okay, so use stories bones tell. As you reach out with your power, there is a faint stirring in the air and the Dabbus's body blurs for a moment. You feel a strange, wrenching pain in your skull, as if someone is hammering on it, sharply, desperately. Try and focus. It's a memory, I think. No, maybe it isn't a memory, but it certainly started out as if it was a memory. So your vision goes black for a moment, and the hammering pain fades, until it sounds like it's coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears, and you hear the hammering coming from outside the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused, as if you are seeing it through a mist. Continue focusing on the vision. The hammering dies, and you suddenly see a spectral version of the Dabbus entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water, suddenly sealing over the entrance the Dabbus came through. The Dabbus turns, pauses, and then begins a slow circuit of the room, examining the walls and hammering on each one. Or hammering on each one once, as if testing it. Okay. The Dabbus completes its circuit of the room, then pauses by the door it once entered. It begins hammering, chipping away the stone, but with every blow the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to black and the hammering continues. First at a steady pace, then slower, then slower. Oh, okay. Your vision clears as the hammering ends, and you are once again standing beside the corpse of the Dabbus. It looks as if it withered away here, trapped in the building. Ah. So essentially what killed it was... So as you touch the corpse, a sudden shock passes through your body. There is a stirring in the air like a wind has found its way into the building and is fighting to get free. You feel a strange wrenching pain in your skull as if someone is hammering on it sharply, desperately. Shake off the effects. Huh. Interesting. So it seems like he walked into the building, got trapped, and could not get away. Oh, and he had a bunch of hammers. Oh, he had a hammer. Fitting. Okay. I mean, I could... Should I take the hammer? Can't imagine I'd need it, but... I mean, you never know. I've needed weirder things. Such as a cranium rat's tail. What am I doing? It's like I've completely forgotten how I play the game. I've gone. Is there nothing here? I mean, it seems like this place is getting... Yeah, it seems like a fairly straightforward area, to be honest. It's weird. So this dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock face. Right. Oh nice, a Dabbus. Another Dabbus. So we have the gate here. I'm assuming that might be what leads out of this place. Maybe. That's what I say, the weirdest thing is that it's not uncovered this area. I can't go any further that way. Okay. I really just like to try and examine or explore as much as possible of an area. It doesn't look like I can get to there though. So if I actually look at my map, it seems we've uncovered most of it. But yeah, getting to over there, I have no idea how that would be done. I mean, it could be done from... I would say from over here, but there's boxes. So maybe not. Either way, Through the gate. Oh, should I speak with the Davis? Wait. What? This dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. Several boards have recently been nailed into place to reinforce the sagging building. Okay. I just wondered why the cursor changed. I thought it was maybe telling me about the Davis. Or showing me the Davis. Alright. Oh. Oh, a cutscene. Woo! We don't get many of these. This is the place. I found you lying right here. Or right around here. Oh god. This is weird. You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What had appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable bricked wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle. It curves, becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself at eye level with the stony caricature of a human face. What is that? I dunno know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. But I'm for leaving before we find out, aye? Not just yet, there is something. Oh my. So suddenly a strong breeze begins to blow around you and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger and you can make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamour ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around you at once. You? It cannot be you. Greetings. So the wind around you has stopped, but the voice is somehow present. You were restored again? I saw you destroyed. Destroyed? Where? I saw you destroyed here, in front of me. I see it all within me. I see all within me. Do you know what happened to me? Things that cast no shadow were shadow. They rose around you, tore you down. My voice. Tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on the strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind there is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sounds. Close your eyes and try to remember. Oh, bloody hell. Oh shit. So we did get surrounded. Oh dear. Jesus. Huh. Well. Yes, you remember. The voice of the alley rings in your ears, scattering the images from your mind and returning you back to the present, destroyed as soon as I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds, soon stones will crumble, and the floating wands will repair me to destruction. You're dying? I'm mostly just confused. So, you're dying? Pressure is too much, too many places folded inside, not enough space, must divide. Divide? It must be in the way. Oh. A Davis is gonna come knock it down. What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh. Freaky. So where are we technically standing right now? I really don't want to know the answer to that, Mort. The voice continues, help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apertures will open. You may use them to travel to the lower ward. What do you need to divide? The floating one is upon me, repairing. It prevents me from dividing. I undo its repairs, but it returns again and again. Repairs anew. Must remove floating one. You want me to kill the Dabbas in the alley? Remove it, only then can I divide. Very well, I'll remove the Dabbas for you.
Updated my journal.
I have to kill a Dabbas? That's...
No, it wouldn't kill you to say a few words to me, fiendling. Or hug me. Or kiss me.
Oh, I love Mort. My god. So I need to get rid of the Dabbas that we found. Not found. Not the dead one. The one that's just in the alley. That's walking around the place. Floating around the place more so, but whatever. Where is he, though? I don't actually know where he is. No, he's like disappeared entirely. Which is ever so slightly concerning, because he was right here. But, you know, now he's not. I mean, he might just be making his rounds in this area, who knows. I'll do a quick once over and then we'll find out. No, don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. Whew. So you see Dabus is dressed in long flowing robes and is floating slightly above the ground. Greetings! It turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. I must attend to my duties, no time to speak. I understand, I just thought you should know that I discovered the body of a Dabus in the alley, or in this alley. The Dabus cocks its head slightly to one side, a number of symbols stream above its head, most of which indicate surprise and distress rather than words. Okay, it lies in the abandoned building not far from here. It looks as though it got trapped inside somehow. The Dabus stares at you briefly, then bows slightly and floats off in the direction of the abandoned building. Boom! That should be enough to get rid of it. Because I think... yeah, it gets shut in as well. The door's locked. Oh, that's such an evil thing to do. But at the same time, it results in getting a shitload of XP, so... can't complain too much. What? Am I? I'm a fighter. Okay. It won't be enough to level me up, though. Oh well. What I might do before I talk is just have a look at my different stats. I mean, I do need to upgrade my fighter skill. My fighter class, if I do want to get, like, characteristic points, but even still. So...
Aye. What is it you want, then?
Train me. Cool. Sweet. So, what level am I as a thief? Fucking hell, 7 as well. Oh. Unusable item dropped on ground, yeah, because I can't carry it.
What is your will?
Okay, so... teachings... the art. Thank you! I'm at level 6. Oh, well, there you go. Well, what I will do is get rid of all of this shit. Just offload all of it to Mort. That's only something I can sell. I mean, it doesn't really matter, as long as I've got somebody that's carrying these, then I can sell them. I don't even need to sell them, really. And if I look at how much money I have, you know, 10,000 coppers, I think I'm okay. So what is that? Oh, it was the axe. Of course. Right, talk to the... wait. Oh, there we go. Why did that... So as you approach the stone face, the various ambient sounds of the alley once again assault your ears, and through them the voice speaks. You have returned. I spoke with the Dabus, I told him about his dead brethren, and he left to investigate.
Updated my journal.
There it is. I leveled up. I should have leveled up anyway. Yes, the floating one no longer repairs. It is now with the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever. That's why! The wall's closed around it. I see, now that it is trapped you can divide without interference, right? Still cannot divide, too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. Its changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me. You want me to undo the Dabus's changes? How? Seek out the parts of me the floating one has changed. Reverse the changes, undo the repairs. Must be exact, precise, only then can I divide. Very well. So I'll... right, very well, I'll find and reverse repairs for you. I'll probably need some tools, a hammer and a pry bar should do the trick.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
There we go, I did level up. I need a pry bar. Oh. That's... shitty. I have a hammer. Obviously, I leveled up too. I only did that so I could level up once. Okay. Spell mesmerization abilities have increased. Right, so, Dakon, turn me back into a fighter, please. Wait, no. I want to speak with Dakon. Let me speak with Dakon.
What is your will?
Teach me There we are, thank you. Right, there we are. So now I can actually re-equip everything. Gauntlet of Teeth. Would I need to equip the hammer? I might not need to equip it. We'll find out, I suppose. I wonder if there's any, like a pry bar in any of these. I'm doubting it, but you never know. No, there isn't. Shit. Well? Right, well the only thing I can remember in terms of where they were messing about was here. Examine the structure more closely. It appears as if the Dabbas... I need a pry bar. Fuck. No, I need a pry bar. Which means I need to make my way all the way... Ugh. Shit. Yeah, that's kind of shit. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Just at the fact that I need to go all the way back to get a pry bar. I had questions about how you found my body. Okay, so what were you doing looking for bodies in the pregnant alley? I mean, you would have had to creep your way through the tenement, then past the Dabbas to get here, and the place isn't even heavily trafficked as the rest of the hive, so why would you even look for bodies there? Anna shrugs. Rest of the hive is picked clean. It is. Got to find new spots to poach deaders, you do. As Anna speaks, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. You suddenly realise she's lying to you. Are you sure, Anna? There must be something in your tone, because it stops Anna's tail dead for a moment, then it resumes a little slower than before. I think. She frowns and then she seems a little uncertain. I don't usually go there to scarp deaders, I don't. To think of it, I'd never even been there before, I just kinda came across it. So why did you go there? I don't know, I just did, and lucky for you, I did, or you'd still be there. The same crawling sensation as before worms up the back of your skull. And with it comes another realization. Anna's lying, but oddly enough, she doesn't know she's lying. Anna, were you compelled to go there? Is that how you found me?
Dated my journal.
She nods slowly. I may have. She gives a half-hearted shrug. It wasn't one of my usual haunts, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to see what was there that day. And there you were, dead as a timber. She pauses. You were like a lodestone, you were. I don't even know what led me to find you. Just wanted to know. Let's move on. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of... What is it? A little bit of XP. So I'm assuming I must need the pry bar for that wall and then a hammer for the other one. But I don't know where the other one is. Just have to look around it. Oh, it's here. It's where the Dabbas was. It must have kept going between the two different locations. So examine... So it says this rickety dwelling looks as though it stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are withered and worn with age. A number of planks on this side of the structure appear to have been recently pried loose. Yeah, here it is. So it appears as though the Dabbas was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon the building's frame, their nails nearly pried all the way out. Use the hammer to nail the boards back into place. You hammer the boards neatly back into place. Taking a step back to examine your handiwork, you notice that strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at first glance. Huh. So I still need a pry bar though. Fuck. That just kind of sucks, because it would have just been so much easier. I don't even know where I'll get a pry bar. And the worst part is, I have to go back in this place, where there's a shitload of dudes that want to kill me. Oh boy. Just fucking keep on running. Yeah, they lose interest, thankfully. To be fair, it's not really all that bad to get through. It's just, it kind of sucks. That's really the only thing, it just sucks. No, that's just rags. Okay, right, where's the exit to this place? Is that it? Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna have to hope that I can find a pry bar. I don't even know where I came from. So I'm just thinking where the nearest merchant is. Oh, right, we're here. Okay. Bit of a pain, but it should be okay. As long as I can get a pry bar, it doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to. Yeah. Well, a pry bar would be classed as just a regular old weapon. So, fingers crossed. The weapon dealers are selling it. Also, it gives me a chance to get rid of all those rings.
I'm gone.
So I also get the feeling that... Oh, I might want to rest as well, just while I remember. I don't even know what I was going to say. It's just completely gone. Oh, no, what I was going to say was... I get the feeling that if I had attacked the Dabbus, or even if I had killed it, it would have probably resulted in the lady coming to kick my ass. He's... Oh, he doesn't sell... Oh, he does. Woo! The pry bar. Right, give me that, please. Should I sell the hammer? I'll keep both of them, and then just ditch them once I don't need them again. Used by priests... Oh, not usable by priests. That's not really that great. I still like my cursed weapons. Oh, he doesn't buy rings? Oh, you suck. And thankfully, he buys some things, just not my rings. Does Con have anything? No, she also does not. She didn't actually have a... No. I'm thinking, like, who else can I barter with?
Can't afford to get caught off guard, Cutter.
Is it you? No. Shoot. I mean, I could just drop the rings if I really wanted to. Can I see what you have? Here we go, maybe. Nope. Damn it. I would like to get rid of all these, because it would give me a fair bit of money. Sorry, I'll just go and see Mebeth. I can also rest when I'm there too, so... 'Twill be worth the journey. It just takes a while, which is the only issue. Oh well. Well, yeah, I could also maybe kill one of the Abishais.
Alright.
Yeah, if I come across one. I mean, I saw one back in the last place. Just attacking them's a good idea. For one, they're just... Oh, mostly, they're just a really good source of XP. I don't remember how much they give exactly.
Alright.
Like 8,000 or so? It might actually be 9,000, I don't quite remember. Alright, Mebeth. Take me rings, please. On the plus side, we're getting closer to the lower ward. And then I think from the lower ward we make it up to the upper ward, and then I can deal with Reekwind and his curse. I almost sold the decanter. Okay. I'll also get rid of the rat charms. There we go. And get rid of both. Boom! I must click done. Ah, that would have just screwed me. So if I actually spoke and said I'm in need of healing... Pardon me. Very well then, she reaches out for... Oh, she reaches for one of the dried herbs at her belt, snaps it off at the stalk, and grinds it into her callous palms. Small wisps of dust and pollen rise from her hands. She then mumbles to herself and blows the dust into the air. Oh! The grey pollen swirls around the room, blanketing you and your companions. You breathe deeply, and less than a moment later you feel strangely refreshed. Oh!
Alright.
Instead of resting! Hold the phone before I do actually leave. It might be a good idea to just check the mage book. It might be worthwhile just resting, after all. Well, then he gets more of his spell uses back. Alright, Mebeth. Please, can I rest? That would be fine, thank you. Cheers!
What's up?
I did not want to speak with Mort. I'm actually only controlling Mort. Also not good.
Alright.
Alright. I still can't believe it though. We have 4 companions, but I still managed to find us getting not over encumbered, but getting a full inventory easier than ever. It's so stupid.
Done.
I mean, the amount of shit you can just pick up to sell is kinda crazy, so I'm not all that surprised that it happens so frequently. Alright. The only downside is... Yeah, with that being here, it's just gonna result in us losing health again. 9 health, 3 health. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 7,000 XP is what they give. Who lost health? Mort lost 3, and I lost 8. I may as well. I don't have any bandages. I'll use one of those. I really wish I had a bandage. I can buy one. It's kind of like a waste of however many coppers it is. It's probably only like 2. Is it you? No, 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 no. It's you. Yeah, he sells 1 bandage. Actually, I'll buy both. Wait. Can I buy an unlimited amount? Really? I mean, if I can. I'll buy 20. Oh. That's quite nice. I didn't realise I could buy them. So now I have 27 of those. There you go, Mark. Now you're all fixed up. I mean, I didn't even... Oh, I always forget about the healing noise. To be fair, I didn't even need to heal myself. Oh! Oh dear. Of course it would attack Anna. You dick. And a copper earring. Shit. Alright, so... I'll just give her all of those. I can't resist. The Abishais. There's such good things to fight. Yeah, sure. I didn't even know that Needle and Thread was a healing item to begin with. I just thought it was like a quest item. Weirdly enough. I also love how I can just kill black Abishais and nobody cares. They just don't seem to give a shit. Especially the fact that I instigate the fight. They just don't care. It's useful, really. So I don't have to worry about, you know, other people getting involved. But no, what I was going to say was, I didn't even need to heal myself. Oh, if I actually hover over them, it tells you where they are. Oh, cool. Because I'll probably get my health back as time passes. So it's not really a big deal. Right, just do the usual. Wait, where am I going? No, that's where I need to... Oh, here we go.
Alright.
How is this going to work? I'm hoping we'll go this way, so straight down here, into here, and then into here maybe. Oh no, it would be into there, and then straight across. Oh, there we go. We did it. Now there's the exit. Don't have to worry about fighting. It's a good job they don't try to follow us. It's my god. But yeah, I just don't want to fight. There are too many. Right, here we go. Now we can actually deal with this. Wherever it is. I thought it was like around here. Oh, yeah, no, it's near the gate. So the gate's there. There it is.
Right.
Found it! I like how I don't have to have the weapons equipped. I just need to have them on me. Still can't believe I needed a hammer and a pry bar. One to fix some nails and the other to pull the nails out. So examine the structure. So it appears as if the Dabbas was in the process of repairing this building. Several newer and sturdier boards have been nailed into place over the old ones. With the right tool, it may be possible to reverse the repairs. Use the pry bar. One by one, you pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board comes free, the building emits a loud groan, as its weight shifts unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame. There we go. Think I did it. It was only 2 things it wanted me to do. I also gained 14,000 XP, so that's pretty nice.
Alright.
Alright, Pregnant Ali, I have done your bidding. You have returned. I have reversed the repairs as you have asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins, the way is now open to you. Farewell then.
Updated my journal.
So the stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and roiling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway.
Updated my journal.
Here we go. So this should be the lower ward. Ooh. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh man, this place is intense. You there, sir. You look like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Okay. Is this the one? It's a skull, ain't it? That's what he wants. Grab it. Oh no!